Yeah, so you read the thumbnail. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about why I'm starting to buy more Omi token and my updated thoughts on veve. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today, let's get into it. I want to talk to you guys all about my updated thoughts on veve. We're going to take a look at the charts. I'm going to tell you guys why I'm starting to DCA at this time. Now, if you've been watching my channel, then you know I've been saying, hey, for me, it is a good time to start DCAing because there's a lot of cryptocurrencies that I like. The low cap gem list is looking good, and I want to just invest over time, not more than I can afford to lose at any one point in time. And right now, let's just talk about what's going on about the Omi token. So like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and leave me any comments in the comment box of questions that you have on the Omi token or veve that you want to hear me talk about. Now, when I first got into the Omi token, the price was very, very low. It was even lower than where it is right now. I don't even remember the price that it was, but I think it was 4 zeros or 5 zeros. Not sure. I don't remember exactly, but the price was very, very low of the token. So just from that alone, I'm not going to be buying as much of this token because, you know, it's just more expensive now. It's about 100 times where it was at when I got it. So there's no way that I could collect more tokens. And I did sell the majority of my tokens around 1 penny when I saw that the charts were not looking good of the Omi token. Now, my thoughts on the Omi token altogether. Now, there's two reasons why somebody might want to hold the Omi token. Now, if you're into veve and you're into having the extras that the Omi token gives you on veve, I like this utility. I think they're trying very, very hard. The veve team and Ecomi is trying very, very hard to find utility for this Omi token, and that's a good thing. Trust me, that's a good thing. There have been tokens that have just dropped their there have been platforms that have just dropped their tokens and just said to the investors like, oh well, oh well, at least our platform works and we got some money now. And it's pretty bad that those platforms haven't been taken down by the SEC. But with Omi, we can see that they're actually providing different utilities for the token. Now, like I was saying on Twitter a couple weeks ago, I would like to see some type of staking or something like that, but they didn't plan that from the beginning, so it doesn't look like that is even possible. But they're, if they're burning tokens, then that's okay as well. So when it comes to the use case of the veve app and the MCP, I think it is a pretty good idea. And if you are into the veve app and into the MCP, like, the tokens right now are pretty cheap, and as the hype builds up and as more people start buying the NFTs, then the price to actually get some of the perks that you get for super cheap right now will possibly be more, depending on how they adjust the price and things like that. So pretty good things. I will say this on the other side, on the downside, the original reason why I bought the Omi token is the original utility that I bought the Omi token for is not actually there. But when I first bought the Omi token, I was thinking, hey, Omi has all of the top IPs that I could think of. They got Disney, they got Marvel, they got some of the top, they just got the top IPs out of any type of digital collectible or NFT platform. And the fact that they have a token and that these companies were going to be connected to something with a token was actually a very big idea when I first discovered the Omi token. Now it's not so much a big idea. We see that now companies want to partner with cryptocurrencies. Companies want to drop NFTs. It is something that they're looking into. It's not going anywhere. So with that being said, Omi has survived the bear market. It has survived the downtrend. People were talking about it during the entire bear market. The fact that we had one community, two sides arguing about, is it still good or is it trash now? And it survived that, and the token and the platform is still selling NFTs. People are still buying the token, and it is still looking good in that regard. So I think it can reach some nice prices based off of hype alone in the next bull cycle, if there's a next bull cycle. I always got to add that if, because I don't know if there's going to be a next bull cycle. I'm just expecting it is. So where do I think the Omi token can get to? I think the lowest level that I would expect that it can get to, like looking right now, the market cap of Omi is 219 million. I think that Omi could at very least reach Shiba Inu. Now, what does that look like? If Omi reaches Shiba Inu, then the price will be 0.15, about a penny and a half, and that is a 19x from where it is today. Now 19x is pretty good gain, so 19x is where I think that's the minimum that Omi can get up to. We don't know how the market is going to look, and we don't know the way the top 100 is going to look, what the minimum market cap to be on the top 100 will be. But I'm thinking, hey, Omi could have that exponential growth factor of the entire market, and it's still around, it's still building, it's still connected to all of these IPs in some kind of way, so it will create some type of hype, and people will be excited about it, and people are still excited about it. Like, people have been excited about it through the bear market, which is pretty rare. So let's take a look at the Omi chart right here. So on this Omi chart, I got the Fibonacci retracement going from the very tippity top that we had in 2021 all the way down to the bottom that it's looking like we're having right now. And you can see a couple of things. When we went to the top, we came down to the bottom, and the price came up to this 618 level right here, which is a very important level on the Fibonacci. It is a very tough resistance level and a very nice support level. So we've seen the price come up. It tried to get above that 3 times. On the 3rd time, it didn't even make it close, and then it came all the way back down. So the first thing that we would expect to happen based on the regular fundamentals of technical analysis would be this price is going to do what's called a rounded bottom, and right now it's looking like we hit ourselves a somewhat of a bottom. The price has gotten really stagnant right here at this 0.0005 level, and also the volume looks pretty nice compared to the last couple of weeks when everybody was selling. The volume was kind of sporadic and kind of not as stable as it is right now. When we zoom in, we can see this yellow line right here is the 200 moving average on the daily, and once the price got below that 200 moving average, it was just all hell broke loose, and it was bad. It was bad from right there. It tried to get above it right here, retested it, failed. Tried to get above right here, retested it, failed. Now if we zoom in to what's been happening more recently, we can see that this could be the start of something. This could be the start of something right here. And the first thing that we want to see is our very first rounded bottom, because rounded bottoms pay the bills all the way to the all-time high. So we have this rounded bottom right here that just played out, and then I want to see this rounded bottom also play out and take us back up to this level. So that is something that could be happening, if the entire market is going on an uptrend. There's not a bunch of bad things happening in the overall macro scheme of things, but this looks very interesting on that chart for sure. So when we zoom out right here, we can see that this might be the beginning of a rounded bottom right here altogether. This could come down here and be some type of rounded bottom. That's why I have this level at 0.008 marked off right there, because that could be where the price is headed first, but it would be over a while, of course. Now I am thinking the Bitcoin halving is in March of next year, so maybe the price starts to have a little bit of an uptick right there. But from this, for the first time in a very long time, we got above that 200 moving average, and then we retested above it and stayed above it. So that's the first step to starting an uptrend. Now remember that people won't call it a bull run until after things start to break their all-time high, and that can happen very slowly over time. So that's why I'm starting to dollar cost average into Omi at this time, after saying, hey, I'm not buying this token for a while until I see some cool things happening. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Leave me any comments, ask me any questions in the comment box, and yeah, I do have a lot more thoughts on this token, but I think I'll leave it there for now. Y'all think positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.